Hello and welcome to MetaOPT in action. My name is Minerva. I'm your MetaOPT AI assistant, and I'm going to show you how MetaOPT provides insights for you to make informed decisions. MetaOPT has numerous decision models for different requirements, including truck routing, train scheduling, surgical block optimization, and more. In this short video, we are going to use the fixed requirement model. My boss has asked me to provide a report on the impact of a possible change to the employment agreement for nurses and associated positions in our hospitals. She wants to know if we will have resource issues if we change our employment agreement to limit the number of hours to 40 a week and the number of consecutive shifts to 4. Management are concerned about the overtime exposure and also want to be to manage fatigue. The fixed requirement model is perfect for comparing and running scenarios where the scheduling requirement is not dynamic. I will now run the model and go through the steps collecting the required data and populating our constraints. The model uses Excel as the data source. However, data can be video, audio, a PA integration to external applications, and more. There are a few restrictions. I have collected the prerequisite data for this model. The requirement header details the period of the roster that we want to generate. The requirement detail. Our hospital is large and needs to schedule nearly 1,000 nurses across multiple positions and multiple wards, filling more than 3,000 shifts and 30,000 plus hours. We then want to upload our team members. We have over 1,000 team members available to be scheduled. We upload the qualifications of each of our team members, remembering that a team member can only be allocated to a roster for a position they are qualified to fill. We upload the individual availability, and as you can see, individuals can be unavailable on certain days of the week. We upload when they would prefer to work by way of the shift preferences. We then upload the worksite preferences as to where they would prefer to work. We also upload a template, which creates the definition of our shift profiles. We've now uploaded the data that the system will use to process the optimal roster with the new constraints, which we will enter now. Minimum break between shifts. An individual cannot be rostered to a schedule if it's within 10 hours of their last finish. Here, as our boss requested, no more than 40 hours in a week, and no more than 4 consecutive shifts, we now commence the processing of our model. We proceed. The system now transforms the data connecting to the IBM Watson X AI cloud framework to run the mathematical models using IBM Cplex. Once completed, it will return the results. As they do in cooking shows, I ran this model previously. This completed one. Let's now see if the proposed changes will adversely affect the resourcing requirements of our large hospital. Firstly, I download the results. This generates a comprehensive Excel data model. You can use this Excel file to do further analysis if you want. However, what I'll do now is download the MetaOPT Microsoft Power BI template for this particular model. I'll now connect to my template and upload the data that we just downloaded. I go to my overview and we can see that 98% of our requirements are still going to be met with our existing resources, even if we change our employment conditions. We can see that our individuals are getting roughly 50% of their preferences met. We can see here that all of our nurse aide positions are being filled, but we have a little problem with enrolled nurses and a slight problem with registered nurses. However, it's only a 1% problem. We can now view our unfilled shifts in more detail, trying to understand where the problem exists. Here we can see that the problem might be, we don't have enough nurses who are willing and available to work on Mondays. It could be as simple as that to fix our problem and then provide a much more user and fatigue-friendly roster. It also operates as a full rostering solution. Now I can go and look at any one of my nurses, have a look at their file, and in this example I can see this person is assigned to 3 shifts on weekdays. A total 3 shifts, no worksite match because they prefer to work in Ward A1 but can only be rostered to Ward ATWU. And finally, the ability to view your entire schedule in a calendar view. Now, of course, using Power BI's natural capability, we can publish our report and we can share it with teams and so forth. Only MetaOPT and the power of complex algorithms on IBM Watson can deliver answers to complex questions with unstructured data and multiple constraints in minutes. MetaOPT, better management decisions and better outcomes in minutes. Thank you very much.